This is East Herts Radio.
Your number one local radio station.
I love the music. Takes me back to when I was younger.
It's just a wide variety. It's upbeat. It's uplifting. It's feel-good music.
It makes me really happy.
It's just a good music mix, and you can sing along. It's all sort of happy times, and yeah, I love it.
You're listening to Mickey Go Cool on East Herts Radio.
Local radio by local people.
For more details, visit easthertsradio.co.uk.
Don't know about Megan, but I'm ready. Hello, Megan. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Oh, do you know what? We had to get you here. We had to get you here because we know you. Okay, you're a local mum. You're a local girl. And we know you. You provide some amazing services locally.
Oh.
And someone for a spanner in the works.
Yeah.
Why would they do that? I don't know. Because you are. We do know. Before we saw your video, it was very emotional.
Yeah, it was really emotional. I go to a lot of effort to try and bring a little bit of happiness to everybody at the moment with what I do, and to be rejected was really upsetting.
I saw that. Do you know? I never look at Instagram, and there was some reason, and I saw that, and I thought, well, I'm not. I need to phone this person now. And we phoned you on a Sunday, and I felt really bad because you were saying on your video that all I want to do is spend time with my family, and I've been driving around doing this and that. And this interview is pre-recorded. So it is 9:00 at night, and you've only just finished
work. I know there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and there's a lot of running around I do, which does take me away from the family a lot in the morning, and then in the evening as well. But you know what? I love what I do, so that's what. And it's great to be here and talking about it as well.
Good. Well, I want you to talk about it even more. Tell everyone what it is. What is it that you're famous for?
Famous? I don't know about being famous, but I run a group. Called Musical Bears in Hertford, and we're a children's drop-in group, and I also do children's entertainment. I've gone on to do parties. And through the lockdown, obviously, those things have stopped. And we took it upon ourselves I took it upon myself to do hot tub deliveries and gazebos. And now I'm doing bubble pods and home cinema experiences. And
oh, my gosh.
The list goes on and on at the moment.
I would love to be around your house when you have a party. Can you imagine just having everything?
Do you know what? It's really bad, but it's very rare that we do because we just I don't like the mess everywhere. I like putting it up, and I do like taking it down. So we like other people enjoying it more than what we do at home.
So what do you do? I mean, from what I understand, you mainly provide. Is it like the cinema thing and the bubbles? Explain, because I've got an idea, but I want you to explain because I like listening to when you do it.
Okay, so what I've done is I've actually teamed up with lots of other local mums as well in Hertford. So we've got Dream Sleeply teepee tents that we can put your teepee tents in the bubble pods, and you can watch your cinema experience from that, or you can have your teepee in the front room and you can watch your cinema experience from there. We've also teamed up with other businesses. The Event Sisters, they are good friends of mine, and they do in balloons and offer other party supplies. And yeah, there's a whole list. I have been working in the industry for 6 years now of list of local mums and hard-working local businesses that provide a little bit of a bespoke service to make the day even more special. So you come to me, and through me you can literally have whatever you want, and I create the magic, really.
I just love that. The magic. We've seen, obviously people phone us and say, do you know Megan? Yeah. Do you want to know something? No. Or everyone's kind of been in touch with us and said, "Hey, listen, it couldn't happen to a nicer girl."
Oh,
So I'm not going to mention names. I'm not going to mention any names. But you know, we get the idea that you're very hardworking. You are a businesswoman.
oh,
You're a mum as well. You have 2 children at home.
yeah.
And a very understanding partner that I understand is going to help you with your work.
Yeah,
what you do.
he is, and
It's
he's
his day off tomorrow, and he's
it's his day off from his normal job. But yeah, he helps me on his days off as well because, well, without him, together we just kind of make it work. I'm sure, like everybody, we're just all trying to help each other out, which was probably why it was so sad the other day when, you know, we're all just trying to be kind, we're all trying to just get on as and when we can, and then for someone to slam the door in my face for being 8 minutes late was a little bit painful, hence the emotional.
I would have. I'm not going to say what I would have done, but yeah, I'm not going to say what I would have done. But you know, that's why we asked you to come here because we felt we need to share this girl's not experience, but your experience with the company. You've been doing this how long?
6 years now.
6 years.
Yeah, and it's just growing. So, you know, every time I feel like, oh, I've got to where I want to get to, something else happens, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that. Oh, I'm going to do that. So, and I just love it. I just the ideas come from all of the children and the mums, and so yeah.
Talking of children and mums,
yeah.
You know so many. They're all listening now.
Oh.
So you know what you've got to do. You've got to give them a shout out.
Hi to everybody who knows Musical Bears, has had a party with us, has booked with us. We're looking forward to celebrating with you. And I want to give the biggest shout out probably to my little girl, who Georgia. If you're listening, Georgia, I love you.
Oh, bless. Is there any mums out there that kind of come to mind when you want to do it? You got somebody in mind?
Oh my God, there's so many mums. And do you know what I find with Hertford, and I don't know if it's the same anywhere else, but within Hertford, the support network with mums supporting other mums is just, well, it's insane. There's always someone, you know, there's obviously always going to be those people that want to bring you down, but majority of the time my experience with working in Hertford is just everyone is rooting each other on, and that's what I find really inspiring as a local mum. So yeah, power to the women.
Power to the women. Do you know what? I absolutely agree with you, because when you look on our social media locally, there are a large amount of female run groups, which is amazing. You know, and we're quite lucky because we get an insight into what a lot of people are doing, and we share that. So, and it's nice because you look at people and say, hey, we're all normal.
Yeah.
You know, and you wouldn't think that people that are normal are usually, you know, we're all busy, we're all doing stuff. And I often wonder, where do they get the time? Because they got their family, they got their business, they got their home. Where do you get the time?
You just find, you dig deep inside. I think if you've got a business that, you know, a bit like yourself, you know, if you enjoy something, and you know what, as slightly as an entertainer, you do get the buzz from being wanted, or being listened to, or being heard. And I think with that becomes a little bit of adrenaline, and the busier I am, the happier I feel like I'm making people. So it is a little bit of an addiction in that side of, you know, I do love the buzz that I get from it. That's where I get my energy.
I bet. So what areas do you kind of cover?
At the moment, we're covering, I live in Buntingford now. I've moved out of Hertford, but I obviously in Musical Bears Hertford, so most of my work is around here, Amware, and all the little villages. We're covering most areas in and around.
But you'd go more or less anywhere, kind of locally.
Yeah,
right? So
yeah. I mean,
Stevenage.
Stevenage. Oh gosh, yeah. We're not far away from Stevenage, being in Buntingford, so just as near to Stevenage as we are Hertford. I was in Roydon the other day, so...
I like Roydon.
Yeah, Roydon's lovely. We were at Roy Winston's house there. Little name drop.
Oh, I see.
Ray Winston, sorry, not Roy.
Winston.
Ray Winston, yeah.
I worked with him years ago.
Oh, did you? I didn't actually get to meet him, but I met his daughter, and she was lovely. So really, really nice family to work for.
Big shout out to Ray. I worked with him on a movie a long time ago, King Arthur.
Oh wow!
2005, and I remember when we was coming home, because we all lived in the same area. So when we were taking the actors home, I remember him saying, "Oh, tomorrow's a great day," because we're just filming in the Chilterns, which is just down the road. But we just spent 2 weeks in Wales, and we were filming. We were filming like the Tintagel Castle and the wedding and all that. It was amazing.
Wow.
Like
Yeah,
we had all these actors that were all dressed in prehistoric costume. It was wonderful.
Wonderful and weird.
Yeah, until somebody said, "Hold on, there's no toilet here on the beach," and that was a problem because we had to helicopter one in. So that was fun. That was great. But so I worked with Ray Winston on that film, and that was a long time ago. But I enjoyed that. Yeah, enjoyed that. I remember that film very well. Ray, if you're listening, fancy a pint. So, do you do many celebrities?
No, we don't meet. I haven't. That's probably one of my first ones, so that was quite fun to do. But no, I'm getting bigger in terms of coming out of Hertford a little bit more with all of the mums. But it would be nice to maybe do a few more celebrities. But my local mums are just as lovely.
We should have a word, shouldn't we? Should we have a word with Gino? Has he got kids? I don't know.
Oh, Gino De Campo. See, I talk Italian as well. Or a little bit. I used to live there.
Where? In Italy or Hoddesdon?
Rosetta dell'Abruzzo. So if anyone from Italy is watching, ciao.
Oh my God, you said that with such you just think. So have you got any Italian? No?
No, I'm not. My daughter's godmother, she's Italian, and I lived there from when I was 14 to when I was 19. My dad sent me over there because, he thought that might sort me out. Had a bit of a colourful life.
I wish I'd gone. That would have sorted me out. Italy, of all places, love it. The food. Oh my God, not going to talk about food.
No, wow.
We're here to talk about you. A little bird tells me you're also expanding.
I am.
In lockdown.
Yes.
That's just success written all over it.
Oh, thank you. Well, yeah, it's with the hot tubs. That's just gone bonkers since being in lockdown, and I really amazingly won a competition on Instagram from the ladies who are a part of the Mother Hive, which is quite a big group in Hertford of mums. And it was a competition with Keep the Styling Up, a local mum, for a website design. So I'm rebranding all of my name, but I'm probably going to keep the musical bears in there somewhere.
I like the musical bears.
Yeah.
Kind of conjures that picture up of cuteness, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like that. It's good. So big plans or gentle easing into plans kind of thing?
I think it's just a progressive, it's progressing slowly and nicely. And, I look forward to where we'll be in 6 months' time with everything.
Be interesting to see where we'll be, because we've been on lockdown. You know, if anyone listening to this show later in the year or in 2030 or whatever, we're in the middle of a pandemic. You would never believe it.
No.
Apart from the fact we're all wearing masks in the studio. It looks like a gang of robbers. You know, I did not... A couple of years ago, right, it was like banks, right? You go into a bank, you got a mask on or you got anything over your face. Sorry, sir, can you step outside and take it off, mate, please? Now, they want you to go in with a mask on. Yeah. Everywhere.
I know.
And wasn't it a few years ago where they were all making a big hoo-ha about... religious women wearing headgear.
Oh, yeah.
And now look at us. We're all doing it.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just a crazy time. Considering we are having a lockdown, I've never seen so many people in our high street.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. I mean, where we are here, we go to Tesco. During lockdown, we didn't encounter a soul. Last week, no, it wasn't last week. It was about a month ago. We encountered 60 people between here and there.
Wow.
And that's not acceptable. All out drinking, having, like a little picnic on the back there and so on. And I'm thinking, why are people coming out to where for a day out? You're supposed to be at home. Okay, it's exercise, but if it's exercise, why are you driving from Stevenage? I don't know.
I think people are feeling like the rules are getting relaxed a little bit now, though, aren't they? So, I don't know.
Yeah, but we're still in lockdown. That's the thing. It doesn't feel like lockdown because everyone's got this hope that we are slowly coming out of it. People are being vaccinated, 16, 17 million at the moment. The R rate has gone down. There's not so many deaths, not so many... It all looks good, but my problem is... the minute they open those gates, it's just going to happen all over again because everybody is going to be with everybody. And I know for a fact that we're not going to be able to solve the problem if we create it again. So, I don't know. But let's just hope everyone stays safe because we all want to party. Because when we party, what we're going to do, we're going to phone for...
Me, for Megan.
Megan. So where do we get in touch with you, Megan? I mean, I'm looking at, say, I want, 30 people at my party.
Yeah.
That's a wish. I've got a table that seats 8. So let's say I want 8 people at my party.
Yeah. Indoors or outdoors?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Both. And I don't have a clue about parties. So I want to come to you and I want to ask you how and what do I do? So I won't do it yet. We'll do it after the break. So after the break or after the next song, I'm going to be a customer.
Okay.
And then you're going to deal with me. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Good.
Look forward to it.
This is East Hearts Radio.
We are here live in the studio in the heart of Ware Towers, to be precise. Massive, great big towers. Not really. The little shed at the back of someone's garden. We are here today with Megan from
Musical Bears.
Musical Bears. Now, you guys probably don't know, but when between songs and that, we have a little chat. And she's funny. Like, just before we came on air, she was making me laugh. And I don't often get the giggles, but I did then, and it was worrying. It was worrying, because you are funny. You are.
I don't mean to be funny, I don't think. I just think I'm just a bit silly.
I don't know. Do you know, I think everyone deserves a Megan in their house. I think we should all have one.
You should send my other half there. He'd love that. That's funny.
Your other half, we did mention him earlier on. Do you want to give him a shout?
Oh, hi, Carl. It's me. I hope you're okay. I don't know what to say. Hi, Carl. I love you.
Bless him. And he helps you out as well.
He does.
That's good. I like that. It's always good when you get support from those people around you, especially people that see you struggling as well.
Oh, gosh, yeah. I mean, my dad, my mum and Carl, without them, I wouldn't be able to get through, really. They do see me at when I'm on my knees.
Yeah, but I'm sure they bring you up as well when things are not so great. I know what that's like. Sometimes you want to you just want to just say everything's fine, but they know that you're worried about something because they know you so well. And that's what I like about family and friends, because they kind of push you a little bit to just tell me, go on, I won't tell anyone, I can help you. And then you find that, okay, I'll talk to you, and you talk to them, and they just one little bit of advice or knowing that you shared your problem is enough to help you go through.
Oh, definitely. Like with my dad, for sure, is always my anchor of support, who I'll go to, and he'll just tell me to just dust myself off, get back up again, and carry on. And sometimes that's all I need to hear, and then I'm good to go.
Absolutely, just do that. And of course you did that Sunday as well. So we phoned you on Sunday, and I don't see, this is really interesting, because I did say don't phone us back, it's Sunday, stay home with your family, and you did phone us back. And you know what, that tells me a lot about somebody You definitely care about your business.
I do. It's my baby. I've created it with blood, sweat, and tears 6 years ago, and I've put everything into it, and I love my job. So why wouldn't I?
It's long hours.
Well, it is today. Yeah, I mean, today's been a long day for me, but I'm up early with the girls, and to be fair, I do sit and do all my paperwork in the night when the girls go to bed. So my days are long.
I think I do that as well. Have you given? I can't remember, but have you given your girls a name check?
Oh yeah, I did give a big shout out to my little Georgia, and I've got little Bethan as well, Beth and May. So hi girls, hope you're listening, and I love you.
They should be listening. Girls going back to school next week. My girls are going back to school, and it's. Oh, I'm not sure about it. I'm not really sure. They're going to be tested, and they're going to do this, and they're going to do that, and with all the best will in the world, it never goes to plan, does it? I mean, something goes wrong. There's an issue or whatever. But I was so surprised when they told me that they sent pupils home because there was a case in the school.
Yeah,
I was like, really? We were led to believe that school kids couldn't get it, but here we are with a school full of it. So difficult times, but you know what? That day, when that day comes and they say you're allowed out, you've done your time.
Where are you going to go?
Where are you going to go? Who are you going to see, Megan? Who are you going to see first?
Oh my goodness. I don't know. I've got too many friends to choose from. I will probably... I can't choose anyone because
hard,
if I
isn't
choose
it?
one person, then the other person will get sad.
Yeah, the other one will come up and say, I remember that.
Yeah.
And then you'd fall out. So that narrows it down by one.
Yeah, well, I think for me, I don't mind if they're locked out. Personally, I just feel like life for me is just as manic as it was before. So, yeah.
I'd be inclined to agree. So, working, living, establishing yourself in the local area, Hertfordshire. Mm-hmm. Have you got any plans to kind of expand even further? I mean, when I say expand, are you going to franchise? Because for anyone who can do what you've done, become successful in lockdown, it says a lot about you. It says about the fact that you're determined.
Yeah.
And you have values. But not only that, it must be hard working with clients on a day in and day out basis and keep that jolly persona that you always have.
I don't know about always, but
maybe Sunday was the pinnacle of it. But whenever we speak to you, you're always uplifting. Always.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, it is. They do say it is a bit of it's a bit show face. So I am an entertainer, so that's what I do. I entertain.
It's all about entertaining as well. Is there anything else that you do? I mean, you're not a singer or a songwriter or an actress or anything?
No, I'm not. I wish I could sing. I am an awful singer. I used to sing Hello and Good Morning song every Friday.
I heard about this.
I'm not going to sing it for
anyone. No.
No, but every Friday I started musical bears with Hello and Good Morning, Hello Happy Days. And it was a little bit more crazy.
How did it go, sorry? How did it go?
It went, Hello and Good Morning, Hello Happy Days.
I love it. Can I do a remix of that?
You can if you want.
Shall we do... Yeah, we could do like a little remix. And then put it out there, and all the proceeds go to charity.
Oh, wouldn't that be brilliant?
Wouldn't it be brilliant? That's one of the things I noticed about lockdown. So many people came forward with their unselfishness. That was good because it re-established our faith in humanity. But then equally, you get this collection of numpties that just go around saying, well, the hospitals are empty. It's all a lie. Don't worry. It's only going to knock out old people. I'm just going to carry on doing what I'm doing. Thank you, guys. This is why we're locked down.
Yeah, I think the lockdown has shown a lot about people in different ways, good and bad. I think it's made some people selfish and it's made some people selfless.
Yeah. So we decided the selfless people that we know are going to get the same treatment. We're going to be selfless with them as well. So this is why we've invited you here, because what we would like to do, we would like to just do a whole load of advertising for you for the next year.
Oh my goodness, you can't. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we can. Easy. We can do that. So for the whole year, we're going to cover all your advertising on East Arts Radio.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so we'll do that.
much.
It's nothing. Just look, I could do it on there in 10 minutes. So it's 10 minutes of work. It absolutely means nothing. It takes no time. If it means a lot to you, then it means a lot to us.
It means a lot to me. That's
and we'll do it.
kind.
And then I'm going to put your details on all our feeds.
No.
Okay. No,
I can't believe this is happening to just little old me, and I feel so lucky and privileged.
No, we feel lucky and privileged to have you in the area where we live, because it's hard to find quality service providers, right? You know that.
Yeah.
Because
even though I can be 8 minutes late.
Awful. That was awful. That was absolutely
And I
awful.
am really sorry to that lady, and I hope I didn't ruin her day. But life is life as well, isn't it? And
yeah. Well, it wasn't. Maybe she might have been a air hostess. Might have been an airline pilot. So used to shutting the door on the gate. You never know. Maybe she didn't have any money.
Yeah.
You don't know.
No,
You don't know. There could be many reasons. But you know what? It doesn't matter, because you're going to get it back.
Oh.
Like 100-fold. And also, I know a few people local that would benefit from your services, and they are in the media. So I am going to recommend you to them.
Oh, thank you so much.
Because we believe in you, like everybody else in Hertford. Everyone that's listening at the moment. Somebody said to me the other day, "Why are you interviewing like normal people?" And I said to her, "I've never interviewed a normal person in my life. I interview exceptional people, because you are. What you do is fantastic, and we know because people have told us what you do and the great lengths that you go to, and you do go to great lengths."
I'm getting emotional.
People know what you do, so so we want to celebrate with you. We want to be able to be there and watch you grow, and I want that chef and the hot tub. I do want a hot tub. The idea of the hot tub and the cinema screens, and where did you come up with that? I mean, what?
Do you know what? It was my partner's 40th, and I didn't know. It was back in June, and I didn't know what to do for him, and I sort of heard it through the grapevine about getting a hot tub. So I asked around, and there was nothing. And if we did get it, it was just so expensive. And in the end, I asked a friend to bring her one, to dismantle her one, and to bring it round. But then that gave me the idea then that I needed to come up with a business doing this. And yeah, I can't believe how. I've already had a platform there for it, and it just went bonkers.
Good. It's a good bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah, a really good bonkers.
Right.
A great bonkers.
So, a typical day for you would be out what time in the morning?
Well, up with the girls, and then even though I'm homeschooling, I am out on the road with both of the girls at about 8:30. And then I try to get home with both of them after I've done all my deliveries and drop-offs while they sit in the car for me. And my eldest does her homeschooling in the car while I'm doing deliveries. And then
in the car?
In the car, yeah, with her laptop, iPad and a pen and paper. And then we get home. And then we go back out then at 3:30 and do more pickups and deliveries until about 6. And then sometimes I can go back out in the evening, or I sit and do all my paperwork then when the girls go to bed.
Wow, you must really enjoy what you do.
I do. I love it. I love it.
And you're going to keep doing it?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep doing it and offer more and more and more.
When these kids are older, they're gonna know who you are, and they're going to be doing the same, hopefully, with their kids.
Do you know what? That's sort of all I keep thinking. I know a lot of mums in business get a lot of mum guilt and feel bad that we work so hard and maybe don't spend all of the quality time with our children. But I do also feel that, you know, it's nice for our children to be able to see us being independent women as well. And, you know, hopefully they'll look up to us one day and think, I want to be like my mum.
Yeah, I want to be like my mum. And I like your car.
Oh, I know. You like my car. You
I
like
do
it because
like-
it's white, I think.
Because it's white. I do, because we have the same car.
Yeah, we do.
Yes.
But mine needs to be sign written like yours. So if anyone out there knows anyone who's doing cheap sign writing, please let me know.
Universal Signs in Stansted Abbott. They're really good.
Are they?
They are really good. Universal
Is it stick-ons or is it...
Whatever you like.
Oh.
I mean, I was surprised because we went to them and we said, hey, we just want something a little bit creative. And you know, they did that. You know, whereas other people said, oh, we can't do it.
Oh.
They were really good. Ryan, you need to speak to.
Ryan.
And say he starts radio, don't you?
I will.
But no, honestly, they take your car, and we were done in a day. You know, so it was brilliant. So have a word with Ryan over at Universal Signs. I think he can do.
Brilliant.
Plug. Universal Signs, Ryan. Ryan, Universal Signs, Ryan. Universal Signs. You never heard of Ryan from Universal
Signs. Ryan.
Ryan, the ones that did our car. Plug. So I've just spent like 10 minutes plugging Ryan. What's the best way of getting in touch with you? Say, you know, because I want to book my party, and I know before the break I said I'm going to do this, but I'm going to book a party, and I want to know what else is available. I'm one of these people that have money in my pocket that's burning a hole, and I want to impress everybody. So I'll come to you. What would you recommend?
Right, so I would like to have a chat and see how many people you would like your party for, and whether it be for just adults or adults and children. And then we would have a chat about your space, whether it be indoors or outdoors. We would be able to provide you with home cinema. We could put that up outside, or we could put that up inside for you. We could create a special area for the children if there was children, or we could create a more romantic evening setting for adults. Even we could bring in your personal chef.
Yeah.
Is what you've been looking forward to me saying.
Think of the credibility I'll get. Actually not having black food at any of my parties.
Yeah, that's got to be amazing, isn't it? Having a chef. And then I also have a very good friend of mine who's just come alongside me to start offering a free clean-up, not free, but a clean-up service. So after your dinner party, you can all go into another room and then everything's put away and tidied up around you, or come in the following morning. And again, that's all put away and cleaned up around you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my dream. I love hosting, but I do like someone else tidying up.
What are your dreams? What are you planning to do? I mean, ultimately, are you thinking maybe bigger expansion,
I'm thinking
more
Richard
events?
Branson, you know.
Richard Branson. Oh, bless him, Richard.
No, I'm just thinking of just carrying on doing and seeing where we go, you know.
So when you're rich and famous,
Yeah,
and when you're writing your book,
yeah.
and you know you've got your brand out there, who are you really going to thank?
I'm going to thank you.
No, not me.
I'm going to thank you for giving me my moment.
You've always had a moment. You've just decided to have it now. But who's the most important people behind, you know, your process here?
Do you know what? I have a lot of support behind me. Although I'm always the one that, you know, is very eager for my business and I want it to be the certain way it is. But without my family and my close friends, I could never have done it. And I've got a couple of one of my very good friends. She's called the Night Ninja. She's a child sleep specialist.
The Night Ninja.
She'll love that.
Coming to a school or home near you. Be careful.
She's brilliant.
What's her name?
Her name's Lisa Lamb, but she's called the Night Ninja on Instagram. She's quite big on Instagram.
Lisa Lamb is the Night Ninja.
love it. She'll love that.
You can have that one for free. Oh, bless her.
Yeah,
bless her.
She's brilliant, and she has because she's quite successful with her Instagram. She's got she's quite very well known. She's always helping me. She's always pushing me. Right, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing this. You need to get here. You need to get there. So she's a bit of an influencer, and she's my pal, and she helps me a lot. Like the other day, I couldn't turn the computer on, and I rang her, and she told me how to do it because I had a new one. And it was a magic touch button on the side of this Apple Mac, and she put the phone down in the end. She said, "How can you be so silly?" Anyway, that's me.
Wow. So we're going to say it's been an absolute pleasure to meet you, because it has. And a lot of people say that, once you meet Megan, you don't forget Megan. That's true. Like, you've entertained us tonight. We've had some interesting phone calls as well, and they've always been entertaining. You're very much a people's person. So if you guys are looking for the right person, seriously, someone you can trust, someone who's local, someone who knows their business, this lady here is that person.
Aww.
Okay, so Megan, do you have a phone number, like a company phone number that people can use, or do they contact you?
They can just contact me directly. It's on my Facebook page or my Instagram. You can drop me a DM on Musical Bears Hertford, or alternatively on my Facebook. My contact number is available on my Facebook, and my website is coming soon from the lovely ladies at the Mama Hive who have created that for me.
Whoa. Well, congratulations on winning that competition as well.
Thank you so much. And I've got another competition that I could be winning, or I'm not could be winning, but I'm hoping that the votes are going to come anytime soon for the best children's entertainer and provider in Hertford.
Oh,
so
that would be an amazing title. Is there a link that you can share with us that we can share with all our 100,000 listeners?
Oh, wow. Well, the link is actually closed at the moment. It was in my bio on my Instagram, but it's closed at the moment because they're counting all of the votes that hopefully are mine.
Well, we wish you the best of luck. We certainly do. It's a shame that we couldn't vote, because we could have voted ourselves. I would have loved to have voted for you. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to have our own East Arts Radio Business Awards 2021. I like the sound of that.
That should be fun.
But then you know what they'll say? Oh, you know them all. Yeah, of course we know them all, because you're all local people. Yeah, we're promoting all of you. So that's odd. Oddly enough as well, there was someone... I keep getting an email. Someone keeps saying that you've been recommended for an award. I'm flattered by that, but I don't feel like I've done enough to get that, because we've got a long way to go with what we're doing. So I want to get my community space in the High Street. I want to occupy one of these buildings here that are beautiful in Ware High Street, and I want to put a community space even in there, so people can come in and enjoy the community cafe, or they can enjoy seeing demonstrations from you, for example. Wares, goods, and so people can come in and use the space and use it as a place, to do business, to socialise, but also to come and watch us in the studio. That would be great, wouldn't it?
It's lovely to see. It's lovely to see a studio. I've never been in one before, so thank you for inviting me.
You're welcome. But you've got to promise to come back. You've got to come back, because we're doing your adverts. So we'll get the script organised this week, and then we'll do your adverts. But remember, it's not just like the same advert. We're going to do your Easter adverts. We're going to do your Christmas adverts. Your summer adverts, and we'll do that. And then next year, if they're a bit outdated, we'll just update them.
Oh, you're really kind.
That's nothing, absolutely nothing. I mean, what we're hoping is that people who do listen, and they do listen, that they'll pick it up and say, East Arts Radio trusts Megan and Musical Bear. So we do. We know, we've known about you before. I think we followed you before anyway. So
yeah, you did, because someone asked me how you knew, and then I said, I think they were following me on Instagram. So that's really nice.
So we don't want to see you sad anymore.
Oh, thank you so much.
There's no reason to be, because you've got so many people out there supporting you. It's like, do you know what? If you was running for president, that would be interesting.
I wouldn't have a clue what to do.
I don't think he does either, but that's another story. Megan, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. I'm just going to say quickly hello to Cherry Pie, because I did forget to say about Emma, and Emma has helped me loads with coming on here and everything. So,
hello, Cherry Pie. Haven't spoken to you for a while. We should when this is all over, we should all get a big old get together. A big old excuse for a Chelsea bun and a Coca-Cola.
Yeah. And a hot tub party.
Once again, Megan from Musical Bears, Hertford. Check out her good services. They are amazing, online, everywhere. Just Google her. All right. And if you actually book a party from Megan, we want to know. All right. We want all the pictures of Megan working hard. Thank you very much indeed. She's going to go home after a late one. This has been East Arts Radio. You've been listening to me, Mickey Gokul, ranting on for ages, but talking to the wonderful Megan from Musical Bears, Hertford. Say bye, Megan.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys. See you soon. Don't forget tomorrow morning breakfast show.